We got to dive into looking forward. It was a nice recap of the week that's happened. We'll jump into looking forward. Let's start with where the Packers are at, and we'll go around the division. We're going to add a few more picks this week and see if we can pump up some wins for Schmidt. He's hot now. He got his first win of the year. Let's put that up on the board for you. And we're going to add some more games to the mix so we can see if we can keep the streak going there. But let's talk a little bit about the Jaguars. They are coming off the loss to the Bears, but then the turnaround win in London against the Patriots. Patriots looked awful. Now you got Bill Belichick criticizing their current coach for calling the team soft there. It looks like they got a piece of work there in New England. But the Jags did get it done against them, and now they opted not to take a bye week before this game. So they're coming straight back to the States here to play the Green Bay Packers. They have an awful pass defense. Is Jordan Love going to piece them up, Dad?
Well, he certainly should. And, beware the trap game, right? They always say, but this one should not be a trap game with Jacksonville coming back and the time lag. And you remember what happened to us last year. This is when we went to our 4-game swoon when we came back from London. We looked like we were running in molasses for about a month. And hopefully that's the case with Jacksonville, because it's going to be very easy to overlook that one and look forward to Detroit coming into Lambeau the week later. So Coach LaFleur will have his hands full getting the boys focused, but I think this young bunch should be able to do that because, as I said, and as I'd be emphasizing if I was the coach, gentlemen, you guys haven't played close to your potential. You haven't played, 3/4 of a game, let alone a whole game. You've been playing about a half a game every week, and so as a total team effort, offense, defense, special teams, kicking game, kick receiving game, Jordan Love making smart plays. And one of the big things, Schmitty, that Griff and I were talking about is you got this young quarterback, Jordan Love, and I just want to see a little better situational awareness. When you have the ball in the second half for 3 possessions with a chance to make it a 2-possession game, and you're hunting these big plays, and you go 3 and out 3 times in a row in the second half, you can't have that. You need to start a drive with some short completions, get a first down, get the ball moving up the field, and just have that sense as the leader of the team. Boys, we score right here, the game is over. There comes a time when it's winning time, and it isn't always at the end of the game. Sometimes it's in the middle of the third quarter when you got a chance to put your foot on their throat. And we need to become that kind of team because we have the capability, we have the talent, we have the coaching, and it's largely going to come from the leadership of Jordan Love. So I look forward to that kind of a challenge, and that's what I'd be talking about if I was a head coach this week. We need to start playing like that right now. Anything after this week doesn't matter, and let's start putting our best foot forward and start stacking successes like the former mentor of the Packers used to talk about.
And do they stack it this week? What's your prediction for that one?
Yeah.
Put it on the board.
They're going to get it done. Yeah, it's down in Jacksonville, right? And they're 4.5-point favorites on the road. They're going to win the game 33-17.
You're right. Down to 4.5. Was 5.5 to open. Schmitty, Jacksonville seems like it seems like one of those. I mean, if this was last year, this would be us going into Carolina and giving ourselves a scare. This would be losing to Tommy DeVito or letting Baker Mayfield light us up for a perfect quarterback rating. Have we moved on past that? Can we beat the teams we're supposed to beat? Caleb Williams got it done. Can we?
Griffey, the Jaguars to start, their defense is really, really poor. Our defense is really good. I like to think that if Hafley creates another scheme just like he did for old CJ Stroud, that we win this game handedly. Unfortunately, part of me, Griffey, the yo-yo that I am, Jordan Love, we think that a 5-touchdown game is right around the corner for this man and how great he's been. Equally, I think that he could be in for a 4-interception game. He's worrying me. Some of these decisions could end up costing you a game like this where you seemingly should just be a dominant runaway win. That if we know this because we've been taking the ball away a bunch this season. If you win the turnover battle, you probably run away with the thing. We just so happened to scheme up a godly looking defensive move by Halfley last week that we were able to come out with a win. I'm not so crazy to think that that this isn't a 1-point game, and so that's what I think it is, Griffey. It's a trap game. We lose, Griffey, 28-27. I can't emphasize enough that Jordan Love needs to get rid of this turnover situation. He needs to have more awareness around him situationally, and so he could be due for another 3 or 4 interceptions this week. And I'm ready for it, Griffey. I'll have the cocktails ready to go, ready to be sad. So this is a loss.
Schmitty, I was trying to tee up an easy win, get the confidence going here. We're going to get it done, my friend. Put your mind at ease. We're going to take care of business. This team is much more mature than we were a year ago. We know what you need to do week in and week out to go to get a victory. And the win we just had last week, we lost it. Jordan Love can throw 4 this week. We just need to get 1 turnover. We'll be -3 in the turnover battle, and we'll win it on another field goal by McManus against his old team, right? He was a Jaguar once upon a time. So let's do that. Hey, no, I'd be happy if we can do it in a little bit more comfortable fashion, but I think there's a pathway to victory like that.